Take that 8-foot board and cut it into sections. Cutting some pieces off here, and eventually they'll get glued onto here to give me a greater depth. And we'll go back to the other room where I'll glue these up. I'm going to be gluing the small pieces that I just cut. Put this one on the side for a while, but I have not glued the top layer to the bottom layer. I put spacers in here so that I can show an opening in the sleeve. You can see it. The top panel is not flush, it's not horizontal. The part of it bends up. Did that by adding 2 more layers of wood. I'm going to be putting on a little strap around the side, and there will be a button on the end of this, and there will be a strap on the other side. Believe it or not, I carve buttonholes in woods, and that buttonhole accommodates this button here. I'll put a label up in here. After I have this all done, then there's a task of doing some very, very fine sandpapering. I have barrels and barrels of wood chips. And somebody's always bound to ask, how did he do that? Then the sculpture is a success. How did he do that? It makes me very happy.
When you started getting involved in woodworking?
I started getting involved in woodwork when I was in the 7th grade in elementary school. I went to a technical high school and did a little bit of woodworking there. In 1984, I retired, and my wife told me, find something to do because you're not going to stay home doing nothing. And as luck would have it, she was teaching a workshop in a town in Tennessee, and found this wood carving store. I was attracted to the window displays where faces had been carved into tree limbs. Go in, I bought a tree limb, I bought a knife, and I bought an instruction book, and that's how I got started in carving. Over the years, I went from carving faces into doing horses, carousel horses. And after getting 3 of them done, my wife says, no more, we don't have room, this is not a stable, and you can't house these horses in your living room anymore. So I went and downsized them and started carving smaller ones. I did about 25 horses, and each of my 5 grandchildren got a carousel horse that I made when they were 5 years old as a birthday present. And they each treasure them, which makes me feel good that they still like it. After I went through that period of time, I found clothing. So I carved a dress, and my God, the first time I showed it, somebody bought it. I said, hey, wait a minute, I gotta do some more of these. And so over the years, I did shoes, I did hats, I did scarves, I did umbrellas, I did jackets, I did pants, I did underwear, hanging on a clothesline. Still doing clothing, as you saw on the pieces earlier. I like to do the carving, And I like when people say, how did he do that? Because then it means that my piece is a success. And I'm having a great time doing it.